we off to next?
Testing. And now Wuthering Waves. Okay, that's weird. Wuthering Waves is actually being picked up this time. Very interesting. Because yesterday I was having a little bit of a problem. A little bit. Okay, give me this.
All right. Where are we off to next?
Morning, Bromeo. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Okay, let's get this show on the road. There's no time to dilly-dally. I think we still have the double rewards event going on. So we're going to go down here. Yes, we do. Haha. Doing alright? I've been up for a while. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Is it intentional or not? Ooh, that is rough, yeah. I'll live. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's true. But hey, now you get to you know, chill and listen to my amazing self during your sleep deprived state. Because that'll help.
Crystals, give me strength. Together we stand. Repent. I call upon the Sentinel.
All yours.
But yeah, so today's stream, I would like to 100% another area. I think that'd be pretty cool if we can do that. It is kind of unfortunate that I'm starting to 100% the older areas, the patch before they implement flying for every area. So,
The fruit of evolution.
but I mean, I need Shorekeeper and I need her now. So we are going to be trying to 100% yet another area.
Sentinel, protect me. Answer
We'll
me.
probably be able to 100% one more area, maybe two, but definitely one. Hello, Lance. But how are you doing today? Hello, IDC. How are you?
Name of Imperator.
All yours.
This is unusual. Everyone's showing up immediately. Usually it takes like 10 minutes. No way they're doing that. I've been waiting. Right? No, yeah. And so next update, they're supposed to have redone the entire map, and so we are getting flying everywhere. So very big epic. Very big epic.
Life is in everything. The fruit of evolution.
Still at your workplace?
Sentinel, protect me.
I gotcha.
Together we stand.
Still at your workplace. You just could miss out on the amazingness that is my streams.
Be my salvation.
We'll get home to continue watching your stream. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Shine, holy
No
light.
contest. All yours.
Okay, now we can actually like farm the bigger stuff. I should probably do the math and note down how many resources I actually need in case if I'm going over. Nah, it's because every other streamer doesn't speak
Sentinel,
English.
protect me. Judgment time.
Eventually, I'm gonna stream enough where you actually like go. You know what? I really like this guy's streams.
In the name of Imperator.
All yours. Come at me.
But I do actually have a question for my chats. With Shorekeeper being released, I am going to finish one of my teams, and I will be very close to finishing my other team. I only need Jeshi for the other team. What main DPS should I look for? Do you all have any recommendations? Now, obviously, there will be more DPSs coming out in between me getting Shorekeeper and me getting Jeshi. So it's not set in stone.
Fruit of evolution.
But I've mainly been looking at either Cardathea or maybe
Sentinel, protect me.
Augusta, depending on how she is.
Together we stand.
I think Shangli would be kind of cool because I do really like Lupa and Brant. However,
Shine, holy
I can get
sun.
Cardathea and I already have Rover, so that's one less character that I have to summon for. And I could also theoretically start building Rover now if I wanted to, rather than have to wait until I actually get them. So I was wondering about your guys' thoughts, because there are a lot of really good main DPSs that I'm probably not even considering because I just haven't really thought about using them since they've been in an event. Okay, epic. I guess we can go ahead and do, because there's an achievement for doing like 50 dailies or something. So if I chip away at those, I will then be able to. I hate it that it always spawns me down here. Then I'll be able to, you know, just get the asteroid. Eventually, if we do enough, I will be able to.
Perfect.
I feel like
window
because
light.
as once we get closer to finishing Wuthering Waves, I probably want to start doing achievement hunting streams. Because I don't think I've been like super thorough with my achievements, but at the same time I do have quite a few of them. So but those kinds of streams completely depend on how easy it is to actually get them and how available it is to get them. Because in Augusta and Iono, you just can't do some of the achievements until MOC has the certain cycles and stuff like that. Hello, Farpond? Or Pondo? I don't know how you pronounce that. But hello, how are you doing today? It's nice to meet you. Do you know if I buy the store bundles, there'll be more in 2.6? Do I use trackers? Do I use trackers for achievements? Lance, do those exist? So I admittedly don't buy bundles far. However, I do think that they refresh after a certain point. I don't know when that is. But don't take my word over anything else because I don't buy them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I think the shop along with the monthly thing refreshes. Because I mean, it might tell me. I'm swiping for Shorekeeper. I'm not missing. That's based. So I'm assuming you mean these, right? I'm pretty sure that these do reset, yeah. Because occasionally it'll level 80, huh? 5 free pulls. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that before I get Shorekeeper. But yeah, I'm pretty sure these do reset. How often they do reset, I don't know. Because again, I don't buy them. But yeah. And even if they don't, you can just go to store and then go to purchase, and you can do this as well. So, but yeah, no, I completely understand the swiping for Shorekeeper. She's definitely gonna be worth it. Yeah, they do. I use Star Rail DB for HSR and now ZZZ.
Efficiency above all. Perfect.
Interesting.
Window light.
I'm going to pull up that website right now. I'm assuming DB is database. Who's the next main DPS coming out on
Comes with the
WoW?
job, I guess.
Iono. Or not Iono, sorry, that's a support. Augusta is probably the next DPS. Okay, well, how on earth do I get in here?
Efficiency above all. I'll take it as my overtime fee.
What about the Levite ones? So those... So like these are infinite. However, the bonuses are a one-time thing. I believe if they do reset, it's very, very rare. One time only per price tier. So yeah, so that's a one-time thing. So you can buy these infinitely, but the bonus is you only get once.
Efficiency above all.
I need to figure out how to get in this mountain. How do I get in this mountain? When in doubt, interact to map it out. They usually reset on anniversaries. Maybe, yeah, I'm like, maybe they do, but I don't know that for certain. So I don't want to say anything incorrect. You know, I don't want to say any misinformation. But yeah. So if they do reset, it'll be on their anniversary, which is a 1 year time span.
Fine.
However,
Comes with the job, I guess.
that's using information from a different game. But yeah, because again, I don't buy them. I very, very rarely look at the shop, and when I do, it is because it's the new month, and so we get the free 5 summons for each. But yeah. Get me up here. I'm so confused. To be honest, I don't know either. I haven't spent on gacha in a long time. Right. Yeah, I just don't even... I don't even look in the shops. It's much less tempting if I don't look at the shop. But yeah. No.
Windfall profits. Efficiency above all.
I forgot I can't do a complete. Yoink. There we go. That's how we get in here.
I'll take it as my over.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much it costs to guarantee get a character. I mean, it's pretty easy to do the math, actually. Because you need, assuming you lose 50-50, you need 180 summons. You multiply that by 160, that's 2,800. 28,800, sorry. So go to the store, purchase. This is 6,480. So you have to buy this 4 times. So it's $400 to get a character, not taking into account the bonus. If it's the bonus, then it's $300. So. Oh wait, I just noticed that. Please spend responsibly. That's nice. It's probably slightly ineffective, but it is nice that they put that there. I wailed and got Hycelin's E1. I'm happy.
Sentinel, protect
Right.
me. Answer me. Together we stand.
Yeah, no, I think there's nothing wrong with spending money in gacha games, especially if it's a gacha game that you enjoy playing.
Such joyful blessings.
But yeah, but like $300? That's a lot. That could buy you a whole new gaming chair. Can you tell what I've been looking at this morning? Or afternoon, depending on where you're at. But yeah. Whoa. Okay, chest time. Oh, we were. I know what this is. We've already been here. Daily reminder to acknowledge.
Perfect way
Facts.
to glide.
Could I just break this? Do I have to be an ice cube? Aha! That's the wrong button. There we go. I'm back. Welcome back, IDC. Let me in. Let me in. Why is it not letting me in? Also, please don't get a gaming chair. But the Endless collab with Razer just came out. They got a new gaming chair with Miyabi on it. No, I would probably get an office chair. That it would be significantly better for my back. Oh, there we go. Yay.
Efficiency above all.
Should let you on my account for an account review. As long as I have your UID, I can look you up on Fribbles. That way, region doesn't matter. Yep. So yeah, if you want me to do an account review, I could just look you up on Fribbles, and then they'll give me all of your like character information, how you build them, what Lycone, what Eidolon, yada yada, all that stuff. If that's something that you want to look at. It's pretty crazy to think about. It is actually really crazy to think about how little you get for $100. Because like when you think about it, $100 is a full-on video game, which I don't know. Games costing 100 is kind of, but it is still an entirely new game. But instead, it's just a character.
Efficiency above all.
Actually, it's not even a character; it's half of a character because it's 300, which is very insane. Can I just, like, yuck this? Nope, not like that. Can I just throw that up there? Maybe? Oh, I definitely can. Hold on. If I can get closer. There we go. Nope, almost. Okay, game. Yeah, but you can play my premium Cassie, Phanon, and that is true. I would be able to actually play the team, but I don't think I would get on my viewers' accounts. That just, I don't trust myself. I barely trust myself with keeping my own like stuff. I don't want to accidentally like show anyone's information, so I probably wouldn't. Out of safety and respect for my chat. Oh, yeah, I have to go up another level. Yeah, cringe. Up. Don't fall. Yes, let's go. We got it. Nice view. I know. Only the best view for my chat. Oh, goodness. Actually, Lance, how expensive are gaming chairs? I haven't even looked at them in the slightest. I was only looking at gaming chairs because Razer's having a collab with Zenless, and they have mice, keyboards, chairs, and mouse pads. So that's what I was looking at. Yay, chest strip.
Huh. Some pocket money.
And it wasn't a
Won't say
mimic.
no to that.
Yeah. So IDC, I have a question for you.
Gotcha.
Since I'm getting relatively close,
Perfect wind to glide.
my gaming chair is a wood chair. It's almost as old as my grandpa. I mean, those chairs are gonna last forever, which is, you know, fair. But if I were to get a new chair, it would definitely be a one with like back support and stuff, because I sit a lot, and it's definitely not good on my back because I hunch all the time. Okay, where is this chest? But the question is, I'm getting very close to finishing my Zani team. I need Shorekeeper. And then on my Carlotta, I just need Genshi, and then my Carlotta team's done. Now I have to build these characters, of course. But I'm kind of looking... I need to kind of start thinking about a third DPS for Adversity and Whimpering. So I was wondering if you had any ideas. Now, of course, by the time that Genshi actually comes out, there will be more DPS released, and so they might, you know, be what I choose. But it would be nice to kind of have like a preliminary plan of like these characters are who I should look into. If that makes any sense. I gonna make it up here? Probably not. Oh, maybe I will. Sweet. And boop.
Windfall profits.
Definitely gonna numb on that.
Perfect.
Let me take a look at it. Absolutely. Let me not plummet to my death, and then I will let you look. Okay. While that's doing that.
Anything I can
Characters.
help you with.
And keep in mind, IDC, when I get a character, I always get their premium characters with them. So if you said something like Cardathea, I would then go and get Chacona and then maybe Iona if she's her best support. So you don't really have to worry too much about my characters because I will get the other two next, if that makes any sense. But these are who I have currently. Not very many selections since I've only summoned technically 3 times, but it was twice because these two were on the same banner rotation. Zani, so divine. Oh, you betcha. Oh, you betcha. So actually, funny story on how I started playing Wuthering Waves. My chat had asked me to try Wuthering Waves a few times, and I didn't, mainly because I was trying to catch up in Zenless and Hawkeye Star Rail. And eventually I did that, and so I didn't really know what to stream after that. Because coming up with idea streams takes a minute, and I have a few coming out soon. But they had me look up Zani, and I was like, she looks pretty cool. And then the next day we were streaming Wuthering Waves. So I really like my Zani. Definitely favorite character. Anywho, time to continue my horrendous mountain climbing. Worth. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd say safe for Augusta and Iono with their signature since Iono is a support healer, but you're unlucky, then go for Shorekeeper only. Yeah, so like, I guess that was on me for not explaining it very well. I'm not going to summon until I get Shorekeeper for this team, and then I get Jitchy for this team. So I could go for Augusta and Iona, but it would have to be their rerun after I get those 2 characters, if that makes any sense. Which I'm not going to complain about. I think Augusta's super freaking cool. And I'm sure that I'm going to like Iona when we do her story quest with Augusta and those kinds of things. So yeah, I can definitely look out for that. I can't find this chest. I see this one here, but that's not the one I was going for.
I'll take it as my overtime.
Speaking of 3 teams, are you going to play the Anomaly Arbitration game mode in HSR? Yes. Yes, I will be playing that. Absolutely. 3 unique teams needed. That would be a little challenging for me, but I think I can do it. The only problem is that Robin wants to be on 2 teams, which is bad because I only have 3 teams that I can use. So I'm going to have to do some magic to try and get this to work. Where's this chest? Does the sensor just not scan chests anymore? I could have sworn that it does, but it doesn't seem like it does anymore, unless it's like hidden somewhere, like it's in the mountain.
Perfect. Gotcha.
I'm so confused. It could be like maybe in the mountain, but I don't think so. I mean, that one's okay. The chest says it needs to go down, so it's probably down there. But yeah, 3 unique teams needed. Absolutely. We're gonna have to do some form of magic with probably actually no, because I can give Tingyun to Saber. So yeah, never mind. Profile. Actually, maybe I give Tingyun to. Who do I give Tingyun to? Because Saber likes her ult, but Herta needs her ult. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. After 7 months of having her, I just leveled my Tingyun to 80 and got her Traces to level 6. I mean, that's fair. Tingyun definitely has some competition now, so she's not a must upgrade like she was when the game came out.
Won't say no to that.
So that's fair. Ah, almost fell. We're going down. Okay, now where the heck is this shit? Is it under the waterfall? 3 unique teams. Yeah, so Jishi will rerun in 2 to 4 months. That's why I recommended. Yeah, like, no, I understand, and I do appreciate that you answered my question. But I don't mind waiting. That one allows me to save up for guarantee, because I only summon when I have guarantee for character and weapon. And I'm just okay with saving. Like, so when Zenless came out, I said I'm going to get Miyabi, because she is the coolest character by far. Maybe not by far. There's a lot of cool characters in Zenless, but Miyabi's just so freaking cool. And so I didn't summon a single time until Miyabi's patch, which was like 1.5 or something like that. So I have absolutely no problem doing stuff like that. It doesn't faze me in the slightest.
Efficiency.
Tingyun is still the only alternative to Sunday as a Harmony energy battery. Oh yeah, no, that they absolutely. Tingyun is definitely the only other option. It's just you don't have to use Tingyun anymore, because when the game came out, it was Tingyun or, I mean, you can use Asta, but she's not really a. She's buffing your speed, she's not buffing your damage. But now you have characters like Robin, you have characters like. I almost said Saridra. Saridra is inaccurate. That's not true. And things like that. So it's not like impossible anymore, but yeah.
Wind to glide.
Did you get to the top of the mountain, Dragon's Head? I can teleport up there, yeah. I don't know what the heck. I don't know where this chest is though, because it's supposed to be like.
Efficiency above all.
It's supposed to be below me even further, but I don't. I have no idea what it's talking about. This is why the interactive map needs to exist. Ow. I wish there was a way for me to see the layers without being underground. That would be really nice. Because I need to be underground for this. And it's not going to show. One moment. Okay, absolutely. There we go. Yeah, we'll be heading up to the top of the Dragon's Head in just a bit. I need to grab this thing. Come on. There we go.
Some pocket money.
When in doubt, it's underground. Sometimes, most of the time. And we get rid of the loot mapper. We teleport here. We throw it down again. And then we skedat skadoot. Okay, there's none here. But yeah, I'm really excited for the HSR stuff. I probably won't be able to clear it just because I'm gonna have to slightly neuter one of my teams to actually do it. But I think I could still get pretty far into it. Augusta is in 5 days and 2 hours. Absolutely, yes.
Fine.
Which we will be
Comes with the
streaming
job, I guess.
Shorekeeper summons as soon as
All
it goes
yours.
live. Well, as soon as I go live. I'm not waking up at like way too. I think. Yeah, no, never mind. I will not be conscious for the servers to go up.
My shield
So
can
as soon as I start
withstand
streaming,
wind.
we will be
Sentinel, protect
streaming
me.
Shorekeeper summons.
Together we stand. Cherish the gift not given lightly.
Nope, it's not a fight chest. It's just gonna keep going up.
Perfect wind to glide.
I hate that when they do like the mantle thing above you and then they don't grab the rock.
Efficiency above
It's really annoying.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
We go down here.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
My Highlands is up to 200. So just to be clear, Zeka, you have an actual like build for her that you can swap to, right? Correct. I hope. But yeah. So Birmingham, are you gonna try and go for Augusta? Ooh, do I get the slide? No. Unfortunate. What do you mean it's down lower? I guess I do try to... I'll drop through this. Okay. Up. I need to... This thing. I don't want to hit the loot mapper. I want to hit this. Thank you.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
No, go away. God dang it. Hurry up. Tally ho. Probably shouldn't get hit with the lasers. That'd be very bad.
Perfect wind to glide.
There we go. Yeah, my only DPS right now is that isn't Havoc Rover is Encore and Calcharo. I mean, Encore and Havoc Rover are very good.
Efficiency above all.
Hold on. Well, I want to... Nope, that's the wrong one. I can never find this thing. Gallery, there it is. I want to know what element is Encore. Because I think, isn't she Havoc as well? Or Fusion? No, she's Fusion. Okay.
Time for another adventure.
So you don't have an overlap at least. I'm very picky with my rolls and won't accept anything being off target. I can respect it. I would recommend though having a set that is kind of decent for her. Just in case you don't have the 3-team requirement and you have to use Heistlands. That way she's just more usable, you know. But if you already have 3 teams, then there's no reason to worry about it.
All yours.
Stress reliever, what? But yeah, I have Colcharo. He's the character I lose pity to the most.
That's just
But I have heard that he's not the best and that he takes a lot to be good. So I just haven't really looked too far into him outside of, you know, getting him and then unfortunately
no contest.
not using him. I'll definitely absorb the Pokemon though. Yonk. It's mine now.
I'll take it as my overtime.
Okay. Just to make sure. That there are no other chests. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because now... Not that I remember that there's a teleport there. I have Boot Hill, Cassie, Saber, and Fana. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Yes, you got your teams. You don't need me telling you what to do.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. Come at me.
Rude. Zani's so strong, it always feels like a waste to use her ult on anything that's not Adversity Tower. So I end up just beating up the enemies with her
Win for
basic.
profits.
Is that weird, chat? Is that weird? I feel like that's normal, right? It's because it feels so strong, and it's like there's no point in hitting a dodo bird with it or something.
Sentinel, protect me.
And big bonk. They all died.
Good fortune
Sweet.
comes your way.
We are getting close. pretty normal since overworld and endgame are practically. That is very true. They're drastically different. But I don't know, because it's like I'll sit on her ult for like days. Like, and it's not that she doesn't have good energy regen. She does. I just don't do anything. Like, I might use it here because this is a glowing enemy.
Dark forces approach. Be on guard. Leave it to me.
Like, I'll probably use it here, but these
Life
enemies
is in
are an
everything.
exception.
The fruit of evolution. Sentinel
So
protect
I don't know.
me. Repent. Together we stand.
Maybe I won't use it here. He's already on, like,
All yours.
this team is too strong. I don't have a problem using her enhanced E though.
You barely made a dent.
And then
Sentinel protect me.
see, it's like I don't need to.
Efficiency.
That's depressing though. Arrow damage.
Fine. Comes with the all yours.
I've also gotten pretty good at parrying and dodging, which is really nice.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say.
I can't wait to be able to fly everywhere. I really can't. This is gonna be so cool. Even though at this rate I'm gonna 100% 2 or 3 more areas before we actually get to do that. So sad. I do see that combat down there. But I also see this chest. And I want it. How exactly do echoes work?
I'll take it as my over.
Would you be willing to be slightly more specific? Like, as in building characters, or as in
Comes
just
with
like
the job, I guess.
overworld, or sets? Like, what
All
specifics?
yours.
If you can. If you don't want specifics, I can just kind of give you a general overview of what they do.
Come at me.
Like, that's not a problem.
Sentinel protect me.
I love Fevers. She's so fun. She can also, like, give you a slight
Give me
fly.
strength.
Yeah, building them sets because I know you kill overworld enemies and get them. Absolutely, I can give you a rundown. Let me finish this real quick, and then I can definitely regale you with artifacts and building and then the whatnot. Oh wow, I took damage. Okay. Give you that, give me that. That's a dead piece.
Windfall profits.
Okay, so echoes. So you can get echoes. Sorry, I had to yawn. Okay, so you can get echoes one of 2 ways. You can get them through overworld, and they can spawn, and they can give you random sets for the things that they work for, which doesn't. That's a really bad way to explain it. So, like, let's say I kill an Ignis. An Ignis is going to drop at random on a few different sets that you can see here. And then it'll give you a main stat depending on what cost you get. 1 costs always have attack, defense, or HP. 3 costs always have your elemental stuff, so like Spectral, Havoc, that kind of thing. But it can also have HP, defense, and attack, along with energy recharge. So these are a little bit more, there's a lot more options in your 3rd costs. These can also be found in the overworld. And then you have your 4 costs. 4 costs are your overworld bosses. Like if I were to go like just over here, like this is the 4 cost that you were just looking at. You can farm these up to 15 times a day for 100% drop guarantee. But your 4 costs are always going to be, if I can get there, your crit damage, your crit rate. They also have attack and healing bonuses, but that's mostly what you're going to get with your 4 costs. So most of your 4 costs are either going to be healing bonus for your healers, or they're going to be crit damage. One of those 2 or 3. So when you're farming them in the overworld, it's kind of random of what set you're going to drop. Like this guy, his name's Capitanis. He can drop in 2 or 3 different sets, so it's just kind of up to chance of what set you get. Or if you're looking for a very specific set, you can go over and you can farm like the Wuthering Waves equivalent of artifact domains, essentially. And then they can give you echoes only pertaining to that set or the other set that's in it, because unfortunately, Wuthering Waves doesn't let you farm just one at a time. And so, yeah, and then that's like the general overview. So like Zani, for example, you know, she wants the 5-piece set of Eternal Radiance because she does a lot of spectral damage and she likes Frazzle Dazzle, which is not the actual terminology. It's Frazzle, Spectral Frazzle. But spectral damage for her 3 costs, crit damage for her 4 costs because obviously you want to do damage, and then attack percent for her 1 costs because she doesn't need defense. That guy looks cool. This one? Oh yeah, I love this guy. Capitanus is awesome. Another really cool thing that Wuthering Waves does is you can get skins for your echoes. And you don't have to spend IRL money on them. Sometimes they're just given in story. Sometimes they're in events. Or you can get them in endgame. So all of the skins that you get for all of these things is free, I believe. And you can just get them. It's really, really cool. Wuthering Waves is a really, really cool game. But yeah. So I hope that explains it. Did that make sense? Shiny Pokemon? Shiny Pokemon, but I can make everyone I get that color, if that makes It's like shiny Pokemon if I could breed the shiny and it would always be shiny. Which would be kind of cool. Also very degrading for actual shiny Pokemon, but still kind of cool. Okay, we're gonna go this way and we're gonna go get that last chest. I might as well throw down a loot mapper here too. Yeah, because I need to make sure that I am like getting the entire area. I don't want to miss anything. So I need to go this way. But yeah, Zeka, do you happen to know when the update comes out? Like what day?
Perfect wind to glide.
I mean, I guess Eridra's not even on banner yet. It's still Hyslid, so we still have quite a bit. But or better yet, do you know how the endgame's going to function at all? Like if it's similar to APOC where it focuses around break.
Fine.
Can I have the chest
Comes
without
with
fighting
the
you
job,
guys?
I
No.
guess.
Okay, I guess I have to fight you guys.
All yours. Come at me.
Sentinel, protect me. Together we stand.
What are you doing over there? Stop it. There we go. Ooh, premium
Such
chest. Heck yeah.
joyful
That's
blessings.
40 right there. Go ahead and nom that on up. Gonna go ahead and delete this one because I'm gonna put it on another teleport point. I'm gonna put it here because there's a chest behind me. My gamer instincts kicked in. And it's just some little ice cubes.
Perfect wind to glide. Fine. Comes with the
As I
job,
understand, it's like
All
the
yours.
MSC but added pain. Understandable. Like, I don't know if this is a good or... I mean, like, this is probably a bad thing, but I don't actually expect to, like, fully enjoy the new content. Although I have heard that we're getting some really nice rewards out of it, which is super, super cool. But yeah, HSR endgame isn't the most enjoyable thing unless you happen to have the new character or a character that benefits from the buff.
I'll
Then
take it
it's
as my
like,
overtime fee.
ooh, look at this. But yeah, that's just kind of unfortunate. But I will try it, and I will make a video on it, and it'll be great. Because we're supposed to get, like, pom-pom skins and stuff.
Efficiency.
Skin as in singular, not plural. From it or something. I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but so maybe it'll be cool.
Some pocket money.
But we will definitely give it a shot. I got
Perfect wind to glide.
3 costs are like planners.
Fine.
4 cost is like body, 1 cost is like hands and headpiece. You can get 15 a specific 4 cost. So excellent way to understand it. You can get more 4 costs, and I said per day. I do apologize. It's per week. 15 per week, and it resets with the weekly reset with Monday and everything like that. Kind of like HSR's Div Universe, which Wuthering Waves also has their own version of Div. However, you can get more than 15 a week. It's just the first 15 are guaranteed to drop. Everything after that, it's like a 50% chance, I think, at database, at max data make level or something like that. So, yes, but that is a really good way to put it. Absolutely. Also, update in like 3 to 4 weeks ish. Yeah, because we need Surridger on banner first, and then we can kind of goof off with the new stuff. Would you stop running away from me?
Be on guard.
Hit me, fight me. There we go. Like chasing after him to get him to fight me. Okay, I actually really don't want to like fight you for a very long time, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna hit you really, really, really hard.
All yours. All of you at once. I don't do overtime.
16k going into her ult, by the way. 61, 27, 27. Yeah,
In my way.
Zani's a little strong.
Windfall profits.
We can go ahead and we can remove this. Yes. Okay, cool. Go here. So you can grind them, but after 15, it's yes. Yes, you can. Yes.
Efficiency. Above.
Unlike MOC, where it's the same buff throughout each floor has its own buff. That is nice. That I do like. There we go. Floor 1 IRC is break focused. I think that's nice. I do worry a little bit about the newer players. I forget the third. Gotcha. Yeah, because I don't have follow up either, so this is gonna be interesting. Hello, Ketchup. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Ketchup, have you heard about the new endgame coming to HSR?
Perfect wind to glide.
But yeah, I'm assuming the second floor is not going to be super hard. Actually, how many floors does it have? Because if it's like MOC,
All yours.
where you only really care about it after floor 9, then it should be a problem. But if it's like pure fiction and there's only 4, it might be a little bit more challenging. Ow. New players aren't the target audience for the new game mode debut. I mean, like, yeah, no, like that makes sense. But even if they're not like new, trying to get break, follow up, maybe even dot, you have hyper carry. There's a lot of team comps in the game that it would be admittedly hard to get even if you're not new. If you haven't been playing since day 1. But again, I think it's good. Because even if the new players can't do it immediately, that's still another way to get Stellar Jade, to get more characters. So I think that is a W. As long as it's not like incredibly stupid where you have to have like super strong break and you have to have super strong follow up and you have to have super like if it's like that, I hope not. But it is Hoyo, so I don't know. Floor 1 of AA is higher than
Such joyful blessings
floor 12.
they bring.
Well, okay, never mind. It's gonna be really hard. But I mean, I guess interesting. Is higher than level floor 12 is insane. As I can't wait to fight 18 billion HP enemies.
Come at me.
I missed that parry. I'm washed. Do permanent endgame? Yes. It'll be its 4th permanent endgame.
Sentinel, protect me.
Which actually, Lancer,
Fortune comes your
I'm
way.
fairly certain should be the defense reset. So towards the end of stream, I'll hop on Zenless and then we can do the end game content. Also, where the heck is this chest gonna be? It's underneath me?
Efficiency above all.
Oh, it's in here. Is it in here? Right? There's a yes. There's a hole. Haha.
Perfect wind to glide.
No, but the hole only goes this way. I'm very confused.
Ah.
So yeah. Hello. The HS endgame is supposed to be easier if you beat every floor, I believe. So as you beat floor 1, okay, so is it like you can pick any one to start with, and then if you beat one, it makes the other 3 easier? Because if so, that's kind of cool. Because then that gives more freedom to the players that don't have every team archetype. Because, and I'll admit it, I don't have every team archetype. I don't have follow-up. Which, slight problem, but that's something that I'll have to fix. I'm gonna go insane. Where is this?
Efficiency above all.
If you beat up the 3 previous floors, the final floor gets mega nerfed. The final floor is only omega hard if you skip the... Okay. I think that's pretty cool. That'll be a pretty cool mechanic. Thanks for the reminder, Zeka. But yeah, that'll be interesting.
Above all.
Now we play the game of I can't find how the heck to get in here for 20 minutes. Deadly Assault. Oh yeah, Deadly Assault did reset today too, so... Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. 160 million HP to 40 million? See, 40 million sounds like a lot, but I'm pretty sure Hule last, or 2 MOC cycles ago had 87 million. So, that's easy. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna go insane. I don't know if there's any cave systems around here, so I don't even know. Okay, I guess there is, and it's just on the corner. That's the estimate of it. Estimate? Yeah, like I mean, we're not gonna know anything super specific, and it is subject to change, until it comes out. But I don't think the core fundamentals will change too much, because that's a lot of work to change in the time between what we have and then the next update, because it's not that long. I can't wait to fly everywhere. I early unlocked Trinity just to fly, and yeah, I had a bunch of, because when I started, my chat emphasized that I should start doing the main quest as much as possible, so that way I could unlock the ability to. Okay, well now since it's above me, I'm gonna crash out. But they emphasized that I should try my best to get the story done, so that way I can unlock the limited time events and I can get flying and XYZ. So it is kind of unfortunate that we don't have access to flying, especially since I've done everything in Arguna. There's nothing for me to do anymore outside of that. Also, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going with this, because it's not. I'm so confused. Because it's not anywhere here. Aha. Okay.
Efficiency above.
I need help. Is my Brent okay? Yeah, I do apologize, Ketchup. I saw that, but it didn't register in my brain. 267 ER and 77 crit damage with 199.
Perfect wind to glide.
199 crit rate. Your double crit rate.
Efficiency
What?
above all.
Okay, well, excuse me. Okay, so You have 267, so he needs 250 to get the full effect. 77 crit damage, and so I'm assuming it's just swapped to 77 crit rate, 199 crit damage.
All right. Where are we off to next?
So for you doing that blindly catch up, you did phenomenal. The minimum requirement for like the characters that you want to do is 70 crit rate, 200 crit damage, and then 250. And specifically for Brand, he wants 250 ER. So your Brand's fantastic. Yeah, no, your Brand's nuts. Absolutely, very very good Brand. You did excellent. You were saying there was a new Divergent Universe mode? Not Divergent Universe. There is a new endgame in Wu. Oh yeah. So there is a Divergent Universe mode in Wuthering Waves. When you get to 2.0, there is an area down here called Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways, and this is their weekly content, which is very much like a Div and Sim. So yeah. Admittedly, I'm not super fond of Wuthering Waves' weekly stuff because it's not accumulative, and you have to have characters that have a buff. Actually, I'll just go show you instead, because that's really... It does not cost energy to do. It does not cost energy to do. It does provide rewards that you can collect, and that costs energy, but you can do it for free. He doesn't have 100. You're at 199. It's totally fine if you don't have 200. That is an amazingly built brand. Ketchup, amazingly built brand. But Bromium, the reason why I don't like doing Wuthering Waves as weeklies, like the Immersion Wars, yes, exactly, is because it's not accumulative. So, hello Cantus, how you doing today? So like in Honkai Star Rail, you can do Universe several times to get the maximum amount of rewards for the completion percent. Wuthering Waves, you can't do that. And the only way to get the maximum amount of rewards is to use the characters that have this buff. You have to have, at minimum, 2 characters that have this buff to get the full rewards. And so if you're a newer player, I'm not necessarily new anymore, but I don't have a lot of options. So it's like, I could take 2 of these and then heavily nerf my team and maybe win. Or I just apparently use all 3 of them and then hope that the bonus is enough to get the stuff. So that's my only gripe with Wuthering Waves, because Wuthering Waves is a great game, but a little stinky how they do that kind of thing. But it's a minor gripe. And the asteroid you get from it is not like a make or break, if that makes any sense. Okay, thank you. I can move on. Oh yeah, no, like Ketchup, that Brant's nuts. Very, very good character. Did you watch the ZZZ live stream? I unfortunately did not. I have heard about the collab that they're doing with Razer, if that's what you're talking about. And for some reason, a car company, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, like, okay. I never would have thought that would happen, but that's really sick. Is there anything specific? Mr. Toads? I'm still thinking about your nickname, by the way. I have not stopped thinking about that. Miyabi keyboard? I know, I'm so freaking excited. I'm probably gonna get the mouse pad. I'm really, really weird. I use a 70% keyboard, and it's a Red Dragon keyboard, so it's relatively cheap. It's under $100. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Because the Miyabi keyboard is like what, $200, $181 or something. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. I think that's awesome. That and they're pairing up with a car company, which is kind of cool. I saw that they put like a Vivian wrap on it or something. It was very epic. Okay, it's supposed to be right here. It's slipping through here. There we go. What the heck am I doing? What the heck? But yeah, they kind of missed the opportunity to make the... How the heck do I get... What? But they kind of missed the opportunity to do a headset with Miyabi's ears, because I would have bought that in a heartbeat. Like, that would have been so sick. But I'm really excited for the collab.
Efficiency above all. Huh.
That does
Some
suck, yeah.
pocket money
And that's like
won't say-
legitimately one of the only gripes I have with this game. Everything else is fantastic. It's just kind of unfortunate that, you know, it's not accumulative, and if you don't get lucky, you just don't get to clear it. Like, you can technically beat this game with level 1 characters because the combat is so well refined. But you know, I don't really want to throw my account into the weekly content for 3 hours trying to dodge one specific enemy that changes because you have to go into it different several times. But again, not that big of a thing. I think it's only like 100 asterite, which, I mean, 100 a week does add up very quickly, but it's not like the end of the world. It would literally be all ears, but I would love it. I would love it so much. That'd be so sick to have the ears with the on the headset. Because I've had my headset for, how long have I had my headset? 5 years? 6 years now? I think, roughly. So it's starting to die, but you know, until it's literally falling apart, not gonna happen. Or they release a Miyabi one. That'd be sick.
Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution.
So yeah, probably I think I'll give myself
No contest.
100 pulls a week. Yeah, like I said, it's not a little bit, but it's not like a whole lot.
Windfall profits.
But you also just can't do it most of the time.
Efficiency
So
above all.
it's easier on my soul if I tell myself it's not too much. Ambi headset would be cool. Right? Yeah, actually that would be perfect. But yeah. ZCZ's coming out with a lot of collabs, because didn't they just have that like food collab thing where it was Bernice and Ambi too? Or I guess that was a few months ago. Yeah, I guess it's been a bit.
Fine.
But yeah, Zenless
Comes
has
with
been
the job.
collabing a
All
lot.
yours. Come at me.
Rude.
My shield can withstand more than that.
The fruit of evolution.
Shut up. All yours. I'll take it as my overtime fee.
I'm almost level 79. If I could actually hit level 80 before Shorekeeper Banner comes out, that would be huge, because that would be 5 free character summons, which would then free up 5 summons for weapon. I guess I will also skip the keyboard. Is it limited to... Really, it's limited? That's unfortunate. That's kind of stinky. It would admittedly be really cool if they came out with a collab that
Efficiency
everyone
above
can
all.
enjoy. It's not region locked. I don't know why they do that.
Perfect wind to glide.
But
Windfall
yeah, it would be cool
profits.
if they come out with a collab that's available to everyone. Because I did know it was locked to the US.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. All yours. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
That is really unfortunate. There's a YouTube vid called Can I Beat ZZ? What? And
Sentinel, protect me.
did they?
Judgment time.
You should. I'm not watching that. No.
Repent. Shine, only
Like
one.
I'm always
All
looking to
yours.
innovate my content. I think that's a little bit out of my area
I'll take it as my
of
overtime
content.
fee.
Mm. I forgot sliding was in this game. Wait, Zeka, how did you find that? Explain yourself.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
Okay. Oh, Phoebe, please just hit the thing. Okay, well I guess I just bugged into it.
Windfall profits.
It don't matter. Upsy daisies. Boop. I already have the best mouse pad I'm using too in my MMO mouse. You have the best. There's a best mouse pad. What is the best mouse pad?
Efficiency above all.
I have been thinking about getting the mouse pad. I'm gonna be honest. Someone sent it to me. No, I wasn't trying to imply that, but I was wondering how like that video comes across anyone's feed.
Perfect. I'll take it as my overtime fee.
But yeah, no, I wasn't. That's not what I meant. But yeah, whoever sent that to you is devious.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm curious about what this best mouse pad is. I didn't think. I mean, like obviously there's different brands, so
Be
like
my salvation.
quality will vary. But I didn't know there was like a definitive
Judgment time.
best.
Cherish the gift not given lightly.
That's a character. I'm gonna go this way. Of course, it's up there. It's probably. God dang it. Yeah, I haven't because like the Zenless is collabing with a chair, which is pretty cool, admittedly. Headset, mouse, and mouse pad. I really like my mouse. I think my mouse is one of the best ones that I've used. My current one is one of the best ones that I've ever used. I really like my mouse. So I don't think I would get the one either. But yeah,
Some
maybe
pocket money.
maybe the mouse
Won't
pad,
say
depending
no
on
to
how big
that.
it is, because I like really long mouse pads. I do the big sweeping motions. What mouse is it? Mine always breaks within a year.
Windfall profits.
My mouse is a Glorious Model O, which is not sponsored, but it's relatively cheap. It's very light, if that's the kind of mouse. It's one of the lightest mouses on the market. It comes in wired and unwired, and it's relatively cheap compared to a lot of the high-end mices. Like I'm looking at it right now, it's $50 on Amazon, USD. So if that's something that you're looking into, I highly recommend it. I've been using mine for also 5 years. Zeka, what an outrageous accusation. Why? What makes you say that? We're gonna go down this way. Glorious, yes, Glorious Model O.
Perfect wind
Specifically, I mean, Glorious has quite a few different styles and like different options, but I use specifically the Model O version. But yeah. Yeah, it's like I demand you explain yourself. All right, I'll check it out. Currently on Razer. Yeah, I have a Razer headset. I have a Razer Nari, and I really like it. I mean it's lasted me for 5 years, and the quality's still fantastic. So maybe I've never used their mouses though. For me personally, It is the best mouse. Is the old Star Guardian XL mousepad, and I'm gonna use it until it's physically impossible. I mean, fair.
Perfect way
I'm
to
gonna
live.
use my headset until it's like literally falling apart. But yeah, I do like the
All
big
yours.
mouse pads. So if the Miyabi mouse pad's like really
My
small,
shield can withstand more
probably
than
not gonna do that.
That's just a scratch.
I spontaneously decided it. Okay, gotcha. That's fair. That's fair.
Wind for
Even though it's
profits.
wrong. El Orango. Probably throw down a one here too. I'm using a Logitech gaming mouse, G600. I've heard a lot of good things about Logitech too. Time to look it up. Oh wow, that has what is that? 9 buttons on it? Gee, oh my goodness. 9 buttons? I can barely hit my second button, let alone the nine of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 9 of them.
All right.
There's 12
Where
buttons.
are we off to next?
That's insane. I have started to despise gaming headsets and gaming chairs. I've been using my gaming chair for, lo and behold, 5 years. And it is starting to fall apart. If I were to get a new chair, it would definitely be an office chair, not a gaming chair. But I quite like my headset. If I have to get a new one, I would probably want one that's lighter because I wear it a lot. It's a lot of strain on my head. But what can I do about that? I'm interested why you're kind of done with it.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't
Actually,
say no
Zeka,
to that.
Zeka and Lance, what do you play on? Do you play on PC? Like the gacha games? Do you play gacha games on PC or mobile? I guess PS5. Yeah, they're both on PS5. So is Wuthering Waves, which is pretty cool.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. All yours.
It's an
Sentinel,
MMO
protect
mouse.
me.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Together we
that's fair.
stand.
I admittedly have never played an MMO, so I never figured out why people would need 12 buttons. But if it's for a specific game genre, I can understand that.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
Like my mouse is built to be very, very light, so it's easier on people with arthritis, I think, and things like that. So
Together we stand.
don't quote me on that. That's just my personal feeling of like my wrists when I use this mouse.
Purify. I call upon
No
the Sentinel.
contest. Come at me.
Oh well, he cut his attack short. No wonder I didn't parry. Cringe. Hit me again. Oh, that's a bomb.
My shield can withstand more
Not
than
what I
that.
meant when I said hit me again.
That's just a scratch.
That hit me too.
Sentinel, protect me. Answer me. Together we stand. Hi. In the name of Imperator.
Okay, I'll
Life
respond to
is in
chat in one
everything.
second. I don't want
The
to
fruit of
die
evolution.
here.
Sentinel, protect me.
Think I win? I do. Okay, good. Woo! That was
Such
rough.
joyful blessings they bring.
Subduer of tigers. Let's go. Ow. Okay. Mainly on PC, but I have games on my phone as well. You got games on your phone? You got games on your phone? Right? Yeah, I'm on a PC, but controller. Same. Also, is controller the meta, and I'm just being stupid? Like, I mean, like, what kind of controller? I guess is it PS5 controller? I'm assuming because it's on a PS5, it'd have integrated controls. I actually bought a controller for the first time for Wuthering Waves, but ended up using it on ZZZ instead. Controller is the meta? Really? And Xbox controller is really comfy using Xbox. Interesting. So that is the standard for PC use? Interesting. maybe because I have a PS5 controller that I could use. But so did you all start using the controller, or did you all migrate after trying it for a few times? Should I try it? Should I do a video where I try to do Shibi defense on a controller for the first
Comes
time,
with
not
the
knowing what
job, I
anything
guess.
does? That would be pretty interesting.
My shield can withstand more
Okay,
than
I really
that.
don't want to fight you, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the
I
big
don't
blind
have
button.
all day.
I'm 7%
Come
ER
at
short.
me.
What's your ER catch-up? Because his ER is supposed to be 250. And you, last time I checked, you were over that by
Don't
17.
stand
Well,
in
last
my
message, you
way.
were over that by
I'll
17%, which
take
is
it as
fine.
my overtime fee.
So, I don't... Unless you're trying to optimize his 243. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because you're trying to optimize his crit rate, crit damage. That's fair. I tried it because that is actually fair. Trying to play a lot of the
Fine.
characters that zip around a lot,
Comes with the
I
job,
can
guess.
understand that.
The fruit of evolution.
Ow. Windows and Xbox are both from Microsoft, so no wonder they're... That's true. That's also fair.
Sentinel, protect me. Crystals, give me strength. In the name of Imperator.
All yours.
Chat,
Windfall
I think you gave
profits.
me a great idea. So when we do Shibuya, I'm probably not going to do it in Deadly Assault, because Deadly Assault also reset, and Deadly Assault's really hard. I think
Efficiency.
I'll make a video where I try controller for the first time. Technically, I used it once before in Zenless to explain to someone like how they like integrated, how it will like detect what input you're using, but I didn't really do too much with it, so that might be fun. He has 70 crit rate, 220 crit damage is perfect. Good. Good. That's a good video idea. I like that video idea. I might have to set aside more time than an hour though, because I expect to fail a lot. Like a lot.
Saves me the search.
Together we stand. Answer me.
Yeah, I mean, we can still do... I almost said APOC. We can still do,
Dark forces approach. Be on guard.
I can't think of the name now.
Call upon
No.
the
Deadly Assault, there
sentinel.
it is.
How dare you? Elemental!
Lament.
Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
How delicious.
You know, speaking of controller, just start with a cheap standard Xbox controller. When that one breaks 1 or 2 years down the line, you can upgrade it if you like using that controller a lot. That's how I did it. That's fair.
Perfect wind to glide.
I actually started playing on an Xbox, like not playing gacha games, but like one of my first consoles, well, my first consoles were all Nintendo, but like my first console outside of that was an Xbox. So I am familiar with the controller. Unfortunately, all the ones that I have don't work anymore because they're ancient. But I am relatively familiar. The one that I have right now that I could use would be a PS5, so it'd be slightly different. But maybe that'd be pretty cool to try. Also, where is this chest? It shouldn't be this hard to try and find a chest that's not underground. It might be underground, actually.
Efficiency. Above
It's probably underground. No, it's not. Where is it? Is it behind this? It's just in here. Yep.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, ketchup. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, because I mean, like, especially if it's with artifacts, I'm guessing. Because if it's with artifacts, there's no guarantee to get an upgrade. So I would just like, it's unfortunate, but I would let it ride out. Just use the stuff you get naturally. But yeah, but that's actually a good question. What do you guys think about 3D thumbnails? Because I have the means to make them. I actually have made one in the past already.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
But what do my chat think about 3D thumbnails? Which a 3D thumbnail is essentially
Comes with the job,
you
I
use
guess.
Blender or something to model the
Sentinel
character
protected.
to do a specific action.
Bluebird,
Say in this case,
be
it
my
would be Miyabi
salvation.
holding a controller,
It marks
Together
and
we
then
stand. Path is arduous.
that would be the thumbnail. Like,
I call
thoughts?
upon the Sentinel.
How
No
dare
clue what I think about it.
Going
Why
against
not?
wind. A pleasant discovery.
Why not? Because it would be unnormal. It wouldn't be like normal, I guess. To my knowledge, I have not seen a single content creator in Zenless, Wuthering Waves, or HSR do 3-dimensional thumbnails. There is one specific Genshin creator. His name is Eeks, and he's pretty. I watch him occasionally. He's pretty good. He will do 3D thumbnails occasionally, but he doesn't do anything with HSR or Wuthering Waves or Zenless. So it would be unique to the area, so it's different. Try it out. I can do that. Also, I don't know why this is glowing. Why is this glowing? Because I have actually done one. I can pull up the image for you guys on stream. That's your niche now. 3-dimensional thumbnails are very hard to make, and I'll be the first one to admit that. Now, I would be new to it. So, obviously, it's just the problem of me doing something for the first time. It's obviously going to be bad. But let's see about finding this thumbnail for you guys. Yeah, so it's going to come up on screen. It's a little bit wonky, but there it is. So that's the thumbnail. As you can tell, it's 3-dimensional. I probably should have put more light in the backdrop of Evelyn to make her illuminate more. But that's essentially what a 3-dimensional thumbnail looks like. But yeah, I think it's pretty funny. It could be good. It's just hard to do. But yeah, because I mean, like, because there's only so much you can do with like, I can put Miyabi in the thumbnail, but it would be her doing one of the 3 poses that everyone does, which is fair. But then it's hard to convey the fact that I'm using a controller for the first time. So like, if I had a 3D, she could be holding a controller, and then that's kind of like, hey, I'm using a controller for the first time. But I don't know how I would do that. Well, I mean, I know how I would do that. It's Blender, but you know, so maybe I can try that. Maybe not. I figured I'd get your guys' opinion. I think he's good now. Also, I just decided to stop farming for Jinchi. Haven't you been farming? You've been farming for Jinchi longer than I've been playing Wuthering Waves. Which, I mean, all power to you. But yeah, okay. Now that I've fixed my OBS layout. Looks like a creepy doll. Thank you, Lance.
Efficiency, above all.
But that is kind of what I was saying. I didn't add a light backdrop, so it had that like really weird shading effect. And a cool little thing of tidbit for gameplay is when you play a game like Wuthering Waves, Zenless, that have like that anime style, they do something called cell shading, which obviously
Perfect
is a
wind
thing
blow.
that they make in the software themselves. So if you were to take like a model Zani, for example, out of Wuthering
Win
Waves,
for profits.
it looks more doll-like because it's not cell shaded in as the model. It's done in game. So that's why it has that weird like porcelain effect, if that makes any sense. But you know, y'all didn't sign up for a whole game lecture. But I mean, the more you know, I guess.
Wind to glide. Fine. Comes with the job.
It looks
I
a bit
guess. All
uncanny.
yours.
Yeah, I think if I would have to like mess around with the lighting and like try and do cell shading in
You barely
the
made a
software,
dent.
which is something I don't know if is possible or not. What software do you need to make those? So you can use a few things. I use
Going
Blender
against
because
wind.
I'm relatively familiar with Blender back when I used to make games.
A pleasant discovery.
There are a few other ones. I don't know the names of them off the top of my head. But yeah, you can use Blender and then you just render the pose and then put it into Photoshop and you can do that. Here we go. Because it's like I could open last puzzle piece. Heck
Are
yeah.
those little flowers growing inside?
Because if I do this, it's a little wonky. It doesn't perfectly take up my screen. But if I do this, like this is what the thumbnail looks like outside of being rendered. So you can see that there's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, you can do it completely in Blender. It's really, really interesting. And then I could render it and like show you guys what it looks like, but it looks like essentially the same thing as the thumbnail, and it would fry my computer if I tried to render it while streaming. um, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can do. Like I could completely remove her coat. I could make her do the splits. There's a lot of things you can do. But yeah. But yeah, I could try it because I guess
Efficiency above all.
because it is slightly difficult to make unique-ish content in these games and use their 2D arts because
I'll take
like
it
if
as
I
my
want to use
overdone
Miyavi,
fee.
I have one of three poses that I can use, and then I have to figure out a different way to convey what I'm doing with either the thumbnail or the title. But if I can make it three-dimensional, I can have Miyavi hold the controller, and then that kills two birds with one stone. But
Perfect wind to glide.
that's something that I'll figure out. There it is. Kafka sucks, by the way.
Windfall profits.
It's okay, Zeka. You know, you have a reason for not liking her, and I respect that, even though you're wrong. No. But yeah. So I guess here's what
Comes with the
I'll
job, I guess.
do.
Perfect wind to glide.
So I guess so tomorrow's gonna be a little interesting. I'm not gonna stream at the time that I usually do.
Some pocket money.
But I will
Won't
be
say no
streaming
to
tomorrow.
that.
So I guess we'll start streaming Zenless, and I'll try fighting Shibuya with. I keep calling it Shibuya from JJK. It's Shiyu Defense. But so I'll go ahead and I'll do that. Tomorrow we'll start with that. That way I have all the time in the world that I need to do it, and then we can go from there. And then we'll probably go back to Wuthering Waves to just like kind of wrap up and get as much more Astro as I possibly can get my grubby little hands on, because I needs it. I was about to say this underground part doesn't go all the way out here, so I don't know. I don't know where this chest is. Only that is insane. That's like most of the HSR fandom likes Kafka. Most like Kafka. Aha. I I got a comment on my Twitch chat. It's like it's just weird.
Perfect wind to glide.
Perhaps. Yeah, you're definitely in the minority when it comes to disliking Kafka. But
Windfall profits.
that is quite funny though. Okay, I don't know how many of these chests are most players. I mean, like, yeah, most of the time a character sells because people think that they're attractive. I mean, like, yeah, that's a huge marketing thing for gacha games. I'm not gonna deny that in the slightest. But I also just like Kafka because it's Kafka. But yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of the meme of it's like ZZZ players when they're called gooners and it's like the guy in the suit and he's smiling and having a great time. I mean, like, that's pretty accurate. So, yeah, it's not saying you're incorrect. Where is this chest? These I hate trying to find things when there's multi-layers. It's so annoying. Blow up. I didn't do anything. Just gonna. You're not gonna deny the obvious. I mean, I think it is pretty obvious that I like Kafka. Yes. Yes, I think Kafka's hot. It's not a rocket scientist to figure that one out, but at the same time, I'm not gonna
Efficiency above all.
like go absolutely feral or something on stream. That's just a little weird in my opinion. Like it's fair if other streamers do it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't want to make my chats uncomfortable, so I'm not going to. Take me away. There we go. Well, I found one of them.
Huh. Some pocket
Okay, so it looks like
money
these other
won't
two
say no
chests,
to that.
Kafka, Zani, Yishuan, are certainly. Wait. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. What's that supposed? And no, my favorite character in Zenless is Miyabi. Okay. Not saying I don't like Yishuan. She's really cool. but
Perfect wind to glide.
what's that supposed to be? Okay, to be fair, it's not because of
Perfect wind
their
to glide.
assets. It's because they're all in suits. Yishuan, I would argue Evelyn more than Yishuan, but you know, I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm not saying they're incorrect, okay? Like, I'm not hiding the fact that I like those characters, but I feel targeted. But it's also like kind of true, so it's not incorrect either. I don't know if this is digging me for actually Zeka, this is all your fault. You started this. I'm being attacked because of you. But I actually don't know
I'll
if
take it
any
as my overtime fee.
I mean Kantos has been around since I went back when I started playing and streaming Genshin. I want you all to guess who's my favorite Genshin character. And no, this does not necessarily mean that I find them attractive, but they're my favorite. You like it because they are in a suit. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Kanto, see, you know me a little bit too well. I don't think I'm ever gonna let you leave my chat. You have to stay here permanently. Maybe you should admit it, but I'm not. I promise. I promise I'm not. I promise. Oh, don't worry. I meant it as a. Me too. Yes, hive mind. But yeah, no, it's. I do really like Raiden. She was my first 5-star, but it's actually not Raiden Shega. It is not Yolanda either. That's a good guess too. Cypher is also okay. Look, I like Cypher a lot. She's my favorite character in it for us.
All right.
My favorite in HSR would have to be Topaz or Acheron. See, those are both very good picks. I quite like those are very good picks. Okay. I did notice today was gonna be one of those streams.
Windfall profits.
Is that the bottommost floor, I'm guessing? Where's the elevator? Yep. I love the uh-huh. Okay. I was put on the spot. Everyone in chat, name your favorites. Come on. No one's escaping it. Give me your favorites. I need names. We're all going down together. Oh goodness. Topaz. Zeka, I feel like you're the equilibrium force. Like, you know, like I really like Kafka. You're the opposite. We equal out, you know. I feel like that's what's going on here.
Perfect wind to glide.
Sela. I mean, yeah, that's who it is, but do they know that? That's the question. How the heck do I get over there? I have to go the long way. Of course I do. Sela. Yeah, so Zeka is Hycelin's like firmly in your second spot or no? Is she still working on getting there? Okay, so let's go through this. So Topaz having a buff would be crazy. I don't think that's the kind of buff that you're talking about, but I think having a buff for Topaz is warranted. All 3 versions of her. Okay, so she's all 3. Gotcha. Okay. Iceland is my second queen. Okay.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and smack a loot mapper right here. Okay, let's go through chat. So Topaz. All of my favorite characters from the Jingcho. Fair. Jingcho has a really good stack. Chingy is my favorite. Right. Jean is a interesting pick. I mean, I can see why, but I wouldn't expect that one. I don't. Gwenifin, Fei Xiao, Yun Li, March. A bunch more. So lumping, I guess you're talking about specifically March Hunt. But yeah. That's fair. I'm obsessed with Alice right now, but without recency bias, it would probably be Yanagi. Yanagi's a very nice pick. I like Yanagi. All of Section 6 is a huge W in my book. I love Section 6. But Alice looks really cool. March is a cutie pie in every outfit. I can get behind that statement. Do you think that that statement holds true to Evernight? I like ponytails and Jean is cute. That is solid reasoning, Governor. I see no flaw in your logic. I must admit, ponytails get a big thumbs up from me too.
Efficiency above all.
Hycelins is my second queen. Actually, I'm fairly certain you play other gacha games. What are your favorite characters from the other gacha games
Perfect
that's
wind to
not
glide.
Sela. I'm gonna take that one out of the running.
Ah. Efficiency above all.
Yeah, she can be mysterious all she wants, but she has more. That's fair. You know, that's fair. It's like a math is math is when it's March. Absolutely, I agree. See, it would be really cool to do a tier list of like all the characters that like all the gacha games that I play, put them all together, and then like a tier list of all the characters that I like. But the problem with doing that would be it would be a
Some
really long
pocket
video,
money.
and a lot of people would be an S, like way more than there should be. Because I like characters a lot. I think they're all really cool. Kazusa and Serika, both from Blue Archive. Interesting. Yeah, admittedly, I'm not too well versed in Blue Archive, but I've heard a lot of good things about that game. You did mention them because one of them is a cat girl. So I remember you mentioning that. For Genshin, like Farina, Fischl, Malwika, those are the three that immediately come to mind. That's interesting. What is it? Okay, what is stopping me from Frostbug? What is a Frostbug? What is a Frostbug? Why do I not know about what is a frost? What? Oh, that's Frostbug. Gotcha. I know what it is. I know what this is. Other games? Momo. Because I mean that's fair. If Ainz told me, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But yeah. I'm gonna Google this, and I'm gonna regret who this because I know what kind of game Nike is. But for research purposes, I have to know who you're talking about. That's fair. Isn't she the poster girl? Or no? She's one of the poster girls, I think. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, where's
Perfect
this
wind to glide.
thingy? There it is. I need to shoot you out of the air. I hate that I can't aim down all the way. There we go. Please don't be underground. Yes, it's not. One of the main squad that stays with MC. Gotcha. I knew she sounded familiar because I had someone else try to. That might have been. Maybe they're here now, but I have had someone in my chat try to get me to download Nike and play that on stream a few times. Hello? What? That's annoying. Can I not hit you? Okay. Oh, I guess you have to hit him. I'm not finishing that sentence either. That's really weird. One of them has a what? Oh, they both are? Okay, I knew one of them was a cat girl. But Lance, what's the face for? Didn't you know that occasionally we have these conversations? Occasionally we have these conversations. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Somewhere. It might be that snow pile, actually. Yep, it is.
Perfect wind to glide.
Got it. It's based purely on my... Yeah, like, all jokes aside, I do actually really like Kafka. One, her voice actor's really good. And her personality is really interesting to me. So, you know.
Efficiency above
Well,
all.
so I do like Kafka outside of like the very blatantly obvious aspects. Here it is. I don't know why it's always surrounded by 3 ice prongs. I guess it's just for people to find it easier when it's in ice, I guess. I don't know. So it's also apparently one right there. So we're gonna go up there. Rizzi's, yeah, Gishuan, Ellen. Ellen's based. I love all of Victoria Housekeeping. Those two factions, Victoria Housekeeping and Section 6, immediate pass from me every single time. They're awesome. Ambi, but Ambi, but in yellow. Miyabi, Trigger, Alice. Absolutely, yeah. Zenless has done an absolutely excellent job with the crafting of their characters. I legitimately think if I were to do a tier list with all the characters that I like,
Wind to glide.
most of Zenless's cast would be an S. Most of them would be an S, and if they're not an S, they're an A, because they're just that good. I really like Zenless. It's pretty easy to get me to like a game. I'm not very picky. Huh? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Yeah, because there's the 3-pronged dice.
Perfect wind to glide.
There we go. Have I not gotten to all of these yet? No, almost. Okay, fine. And there's another one right here. Convos like this are par for the course. I would like to think that we're having more etiquette for this. You know, maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't know. But I have absolutely no problem discussing characters that we like in games, because I mean, like, that's part of the fun of gotchas, getting the characters that you like. Like, I'm not gonna pull for a character that I detest. I mean, you know. So, because there's some elegance to this conversation. No, not really. When Yishuan tells me to do something, I say yes, ma'am. Fair. Okay, so I must already have this one because it's been marked, I guess. Yeah, because I'm missing one. Where is it? Aha! It's all the way down here. Maybe you can come up with some random criteria that would let you use the whole tier list ranks. I guess I could do that, but I don't know. I don't know what it'd be, because it would have to be some. Because I would like it to be characters that I enjoy, but
Efficiency above all.
I don't know. Because I can obviously categorize them in different ways, which I guess those also do kind of well on YouTube. But so some of the categorizations can get a little weird.
Efficiency above all.
If Iceland's told me to whoa, okay, that's a sentence. I'm not finishing. But yeah, okay. I love my queen. As long as you enjoy the character, that's what matters. Absolutely not, Romeo. No, absolutely not. The thing is, I want Seed, but I also want Ambi. Either way, the tier list is just a medium for generating discussion, pretty much. Don't Seed and Ambi make a good team? Do we know anything about Seed yet? Like, we know the general stuff, but do we know like anything specific about her kit yet or no? Where is it? Thought they were conflicting. I don't know. Maybe I do have that one. I'm gonna crash out if I can't find this one worm. Oh, yeah, I guess there was a... we were just talking about the live stream. Yeah. She must have partnered with the second attacker Can't be Orphrey or Sambi, in my opinion. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think it's good that they're making the attackers work well together, especially since they keep adding so many of them.
All yours.
But yeah. Okay, are you going to give me the thing now? If I teleport away, is it going to spawn? I haven't seen live stream. Me neither. I'm actually pretty bad about catching up with all live
Efficiency
streams.
above all.
I will admit. Okay, I'm gonna cry if I can't find this last thing that's stopping me from getting these. I just forgot it was happening based. Oh, what the heck? Okay, well, I'm assuming that there's 10 because I don't know. This is making me really sad. I really wish I could have just done them, but no. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's only, oh, that's why, because there's only 8 on the interactive map. Cool. Well, no, apparently there's 10. I'm just missing one, I guess. I don't know. To be fair, I was already following leaks before this. Ah, I see. You're a cheetah man. No, I don't care about leaks. Where is this ice? Where is it? I need to find it. I must have it.
Efficiency above.
I really wish I could find it because I need to go over to Zenless to do Deadly Assault, but this is going to annoy me so much. Yeah, I don't know. It's not here because it's supposed to be in this big one. It's not. Heck. Go up this way, I guess.
Perfect wind to glide.
Okay, it should be up here. I hope. If not, I'm gonna cry because that means I'm gonna have to go back and visit every single spot again. So please be here. Nope, it's not. Cool. Cool. It's not here. I'm gonna have to visit every single spot again. Ow. It's so unfortunate.
All right. Where are we off to next?
Okay. Well, this is something I'll do on my own time. It's annoying, but I really get this achievement. I really get 100%. I'm starting Zero Pity with 420 polychromes. Actually, 5 pulls from monthly reset. I forgot to claim. There you go. See? Progress. Could Fushuan use her... What? No. That's not how that works, I'm pretty sure. And that's a wild statement. Hello, Steins. You happen to join at a great time. Zeka, what the heck? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but I will find them. So we are going to hop on over to Zenless so that I can do Deadly Assault because it reset today. Seed of the... I'm not fitted yet. Chat, good lord. Yeah, we may not do... What do I mean? You know exactly what I mean. Come on. So, maybe we'll do... It's not... It is not... That is not a normal question. If Miyabi wasn't so busted, that is actually fair. There are some really good ice units in the game, and I just don't care about them because I could just use Miyabi. Yeah, I don't think she would... I'm not... I don't... You know what? You lose reading privileges. I'm not going to read any chat out loud. It's not a normal question. You know, I think it's healthy for stream to derail slightly occasionally, but this is wild. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get my dailies out of the way because I don't want to do them later. But then we'll go ahead and we'll do Shia. Maybe yeah, maybe. Can I have the thing? Thank you. I still don't have 100% on this thing. Oh, do I? I thought I was missing one. Sweet. But yeah, can you all imagine having those ears on a Razer headset? That'd be so sick. That would be so cool. I would love that. But they missed a golden opportunity. Actually, I don't know if Razer... I know that there is a headset that has cat ears on them. I don't know if Razer's the company that does that or not. But they should definitely figure it out because that would be sick. Okay. Now we're going to Scout Outpost. Logistics. Okay. Have you? Nope. I'm a meta contrarian. I want them less when I think they are busted. I get characters that I like. I've just gotten really lucky, and I tend to like the characters that are strong. I think that was kind of a given with Miyabi because she's a Void Hunter, and the thing that made me want to pull for her was her cutscene in the Hollow when we kind of like see her for the first time. So like I kind of knew she was going to be strong, but I didn't know how strong. But yeah, I just happen to like the characters that are really strong. So this is what? This is Yishuan. This is actually really bad. Yeah, because this is resistant to fire. I'm gonna have to fight this. This team's gonna have to be Evelyn, Miyabi, Yishuan. Really? What brand is it? Thoughts on Orphe and Seed? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the live stream. I didn't know it was happening today. I have heard that Seed works well with other attack units, so maybe that's a good pairing between the factions, which is really cool. And I'd also just really like Orphe. I think she's really fun. The duality between her and Magnus is always interesting. I like characters like that. This is gonna suck. I mean, to be fair, I very rarely hit the 20,000 point quota. I always get 2-star, but yeah, I think this side, Evelyn, yeah, we'll just go ahead and start. Agent decibel generation increases by 20%, ultimate damage resistance. go ahead and do this one. And then we'll do Evelyn.
What brings is the concert starting?
Orphe goes well with Ambi. I want her.
I
Yeah,
call
Orphe would be
Rerun
really cool to pick
misfortune
up.
and disaster.
I've got
Trigger.
your sniper trigger. Standing
Evelyn.
by. Relax. You're in good.
Snap. Logitech, and it's black and gray and no lights. I'll have to look into that. There's a chain attack buff. Did I pick the wrong one? Probably. And Orphe might also enter into my top 3. Really? I wonder, like, did they say anything about her in the live stream, or are you just hyped for her? There we go. So I mean, it's mostly about stunning. So I don't know if this will be better, but sure, we'll go with it.
What brings you
I think it's discounted now.
Ooh, let's make a
Yeah.
grand
Well, like I said,
I am
the one that I have on now is still working. It is starting to die, which is unfortunate.
My duty to protect
But-
the asset.
Maybe. Also, I probably won't get a headset with cat ears on it unless it's like Miyabi ears, because then like that's the thing that I can. Because then that would be really cool to have. I don't even think I would even use it. I would just have it to have it and then display it or something, because that would be sick.
Take the shot. Recalibrating. Fire support ready. I'll keep you safe. Countering.
Okay, I'm gonna talk a little less, chat. I do apologize. I need to get at least 2 stars here, so I'm gonna try my best to do that.
Press the advantage. Suppressing fire. Ether vision activate.
That's just rude. Sure, okay, that counted.
You have no means of escape.
So I should pull Ambi and Cedar, Orphe and Ambi. I'm gonna leave that question up to Cantos. I don't want to give any misinformation.
Suppress the target.
And since I didn't watch the live stream, there's things that I'm not knowledgeable on.
Your
Okay, I
turn
got it off in time.
ends with me.
I think it's discontinued now. That's
Take a
unfortunate.
shot. Adjusting for wind. This bullet will reach its mark.
Orphe has more buffs for Ambi, I think. Gotcha.
So unprofessional. Neutralizing. Don't even try. Suppressing fire. Time to pin them down.
Let me hit you!
No mercy.
Stop doing this whirly crap. See, I hit the E at the right time to give me the iframes to avoid that attack.
Level 1 safety.
Snap, pop, pop, pop.
Time to end this. The best defense.
So it's normal and I get 3 stars? Normal for my account. Yes. I don't think I've ever been able to fully clear Deadly Assault 3 stars on all floors before.
Snipers
To be fair,
clear.
I just
One
now
shot, one
recently
kill.
got a 3rd team, so like it wasn't going to be possible to begin with earlier than this. But yeah, it can be rough.
Vision activate.
Like I'm gonna be lucky to get 2 stars here because I'm pushing the timer really close.
Position. Take the shot. I'll take point. You have no means of escape. Time to end. Heads up.
Come on, Evelyn. Got it.
Nothing
Okay,
slips
cool.
through my
There we go.
hands. Keep up the pressure.
Yep. That Deadly Assault's rough. Like, really rough. But yeah, is it normal to not get 3 stars? I'm sure there are some people that can clear it really easily with 3 stars, but... yeah. Like, before I got Yishuan, I didn't touch this mode at all because I just didn't have 3 teams, and I could barely squeeze out 1, so... I didn't have a 3rd team yet, and I barely... yeah, so same. I think some of it is probably a skill issue on my part, because... I will admit, I don't have a very deep understanding of all the characters on the teams that I play. I can clear with all 9 stars. Yeah. But yeah, I think Kantos, you're just great. Okay, so we're gonna do...
Fortune and disaster.
we're gonna do Jafufu, Yishuan,
Allow me to watch over you.
Panda, and then bring Billy in. I don't even really have 2 teams. Yeah. I mean, it is just kind of rough. Deadly Assault, I think, is the hardest endgame across all Hoyo games. And that is crazy to say, especially since, you know, MOC has like 90 million HP enemies. That's just rude. There was no prompt for that. That's cringe.
What a nuisance.
Still no prompt. Look, Kantos, I did the thing.
Concentrate.
That time I didn't.
Inadequate. Purge corruption, restore clarity.
Exclusive recipe made just for you!
Oh, are you gonna do that really annoying thing that you do? You are. Okay, cool.
Swift yet still. Got it. Evil shall be purged.
Yeah, I got 2 ults. Each one's very, very fun.
Let's make this quick. What a nuisance.
I really need to optimize this team. The order I have them in is not ideal because I'm not able to switch to Fufu and get her vigor up. So I need to reevaluate the order of this team. I mean, I know Pan has to go after each one. That's not the problem. I just need to be able to swap to Jafufu on my way back to each one.
Let's make this quick.
The order is correct? Okay, thank you.
What a nuisance.
I guess I just can't dodge that one. I'm really bad at dodging the sword.
Inadequate.
Yep, almost. Dang it. Just swap into Jufufu from yeah. I get a little like I don't, panic's not the right word, but I get like over anticipated, and I swap too fast, so I like overlap Chifufu. So yeah. But I am curious, Kanto, you can clear all like 9 stars. What am I doing incorrectly? Okay, and then this one's gonna be Miyabi.
Eradicate all evil. Had made. I'll follow your instructions. Tsukashiro Yanagi. My blade is at the ready. Strike.
Okay, let's catch up with chat before I do this last one. Good to know I'm not the problem. Yeah, no, you're good, Steins. I wouldn't call it a skill issue. People tend to downplay how much it takes to learn in-game for just one game, let alone multiple. Yeah, that is true. I do that, don't I? When she says death by 1,000 cuts, you can spam parry or perfect points, easy 20k. The first one was just a bit. Yeah, that one I just kind of didn't have a good. I just don't have it. I thought Evelyn just wasn't good to go into any of these 3 really. But yeah, when she says death by 1,000 cuts, gotcha. Okay, I'll turn out my headset next time. I just make Victoria housekeeping. I don't want to hand Corrin a rifle to fight off the based opinion. I love Corrin. Corrin was actually my first DPS. But the Ishuan fight should be doable. Yes, should be. I did look at the time and I was like, I could actually do this. But
Off you go. Wow. Press the attack.
I remember this fight. The neurons have activated. I know this fight. God, doesn't mean I'm gonna do the fight well. Goodness. Okay, I want to restart that. I don't know. I now remember this guy. I did not remember what this fight was. I can type out if you want to. That's absolutely. I'll read it. But yeah. Yeah, I have thought about like trying to hard commit to, not necessarily hard commit in the sense of like I don't stream or play any other game, but I mean like really just learn one end game. Ow, but I don't know.
Surrender. Sorry, I'm late, Yanagi. It's over. Press forward. You're done. Go now, child. A close call. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
This isn't going better.
Waste of time. You're done. Overconfident. Weakling.
I can never get Rena's buff to last long enough to last through all of the characters that I needed to.
My blade is already sheathed.
That's unfortunate.
I found you. Cut through chaos. One strike will suffice. Careful, the enemy's recovered.
Hate it when they do that.
It's over. Press the attack. Resistance is futile. Mind and body.
I like a lot because she's falling asleep just like me. I feel that. I am always sleep deprived. Mainly because I'm not very good about going to bed on time. But yeah. I swap out sometimes. It depends on if I have enough of her E to get her ult back. or to get her charge back again. Because then I can do follow-up, and then when I go back to Yanagi, I can get it again.
Waste of time. Weakling.
You cannot stop.
In pursuit.
Alright, I see the message, Lance. I'll read it in a minute. Thank you.
Found you. Restore order.
Go over it. Bang, bang, bang.
One sprig will suffice.
Enemies.
Alright, well, I have Rena buff.
Shall pay.
We should act now.
My blade is already
Purging slash.
It's over.
Yep. That one wasn't too bad. That one wasn't too bad. You should swap out characters when she does her holders. Yeah, most of the time I will, but if she has a lot of her E, you can stay in and then get her charge back using her E, and then when Yanaki comes in, you can do it 3 times in a row instead of just 2. So yeah. Most of the time you should. What? I got 3? I love my Miyabi team. I love my Miyabi team so much. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Woo! Ow. At my back. Isn't Rena dupes? I look like once a month and I never remember. Let's find out together. And then I'm gonna read.
2. Yes, all accounted for.
Yeah, M1 effectively doubles the buff. Yeah, but I have her M1 and it's still for an additional 5.5 seconds before returning to arena. Yeah, so I have her M1 and it also might just be me not like I might linger on Yanaki a little bit more than I should.
1, 2. Yes, all
Okay,
accounted
so
for.
Master Priest does a phase change every now and then where she pauses and shows a circular clock behind her. Correct. I know what you're talking about. The first phase is when she uses one sword for melee. Second phase is she uses another sword for magic explosions. Third phase, purple. She uses both swords, and this is where you can spam parry for points. Technically, there's a fourth phase, but you'll see it in DA. Okay. Miasma phase, she will cycle through the attack patterns of phases 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. Okay. For example, in the each one fights, 3 parries in 5 seconds gives you a flat 1,000 performance points. Gotcha. Yeah, we can probably... Yeah, it would help if I read, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is doable. We'll give it one more shot. Because, yeah, this should be doable, absolutely. I'm turning my fan on. Okay.
Allow me, Fufu.
Okay. I'm gonna try and... I guess there's the clock.
Inadequate. Let's make this quick.
Breaking through.
There's the clock again.
Shift. What a nuisance.
Don't have the energy.
Inadequate.
So in order to get the 1,000 points, do I need to just... Do I need to do a counter where I swap characters, or do I just, like, spam E, cancel the continuous attack, and then hit it again? What's the optimal play with that?
I won't. Dishonor Yunquei Summit. Exclusive recipe made just for you. Hey!
Focus.
I also may not want to hold on to my...
Let's make this quick. What a nuisance. Cycle of yin and yang.
Jesus Christ. I tried to do the thing where you shift and she gives the, like, the auric area, and then you can swap characters while it generates her energy. But I failed that horribly, and I got hit a lot. I'm not doing this well.
Concentrate.
Okay, well, didn't get to parry that one.
No escape.
Goodness gracious.
Purge corruption, restore clarity.
Unfortunately, this is also the team that I've had the least amount of time to actually play with.
Breaking through. The time is right. Crank up the heat.
Inadequate. Swift yet still. Scatter.
Hooray! Let's finish this!
Okay, got it.
Let's make this quick. Swift yet still. Clear
You scored
dead
difference
bodies.
already, right? Yeah, I will admit I'm one of those I'm one of those people that's like, I'll try it first without reading to see if I can get it, and I don't have to read what the buff is. Even though at the end of the day it would save me more time if I just read the dang buff. But yeah, I was trying to look out for the phases, Lance. I was trying to listen for her cues. I think I did kind of okay. I lost track like once, and then she went to her miasmic shield. Yeah. Yeah, still 0 performance points. Yeah. And then I don't think I'll be able to do this one any better. Like, I mean, I could play better, but it's just the team is really, the team's really unfortunate. Yeah. That's, I mean, I take that as a win. The highest I've ever gotten was 6, so that is now higher than what I've been able to do in the past. So, I think that that's a win. And then that event's going to be released fully in a day and a half, so I'll do that when it's all out. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Don't have a good team for Butcher either. Neither do I. Which I think with the teams that I have a pretty good coverage for like what enemies I can take on pretty easily.
This is the path I follow.
But yeah, there's that occasional enemy where I'm like, well, crap. But yeah, I think after I get Yuzuha, if there's not like a character that I absolutely fall in love with, I might end up just going for Miyabi Mindscapes. Is that a dumb idea? I'm probably never gonna get M6 because I would have to get really lucky. But I wouldn't complain with a few Mindscapes for Miyabi, since she is my favorite character and she's my strongest team by far. Maybe not by far anymore, but she is my strongest team.
Fufu's here. This is the path I follow.
I think that's the play. Because, like, I mean, I need Yuzuha, so, like, after Yuzuha, obviously. Unless if there's some other character that I don't have that people... You might get lucky. I could get lucky. It is a gacha game. I mean, like, Caesar would be cool for tower, but I don't want to get a tower. I don't really want to get a character just for, like, one end game that's not being updated anymore. Jane's supposed to be really good with Alice. Vivian as well with an anomaly. I don't know. So, if there's any characters that I might want to look out for, feel free to let me know. Especially since I don't have them. I don't know how good they actually are. I can just go off of what people tell me. But yeah, I mean, Yuzuha's on my list, and then that's about it. Other than that, it's Miyabi Mindscapes, I think.
This is the path I follow.
Because it's like, where's your M1? That's your M2. Where's your M1? While in the Shimotsuki stance, every 1 point of Fallen Frost consumed will allow basic attack to ignore 6% defense, attacking up to 6 times and lasting until. So yeah, that's just really good. It's also the case of, does she really, like, I don't think I want to get M6 because I don't want to play like I want to have that weird middle ground where I'm able to clear end game without having to do like 3 hours, because the video with the thumbnail that I showed you guys earlier, that took me 3 hours to do, which is pretty bad, admittedly. But it took me 3 hours. So I would like to have that weird middle ground where I'm strong enough to clear endgame like the first time, or maybe the second time, you know, because I tend to not read what the buff is. But I also don't want to just hit one button, everything dies, that's the run, you know, because I want to use Miyabi. Sorry for being away for so long. No, don't worry about it. Trust me, I get it. That was rough. But yeah, I think after that it might be Miyabi Mindscapes. Because does she really need to be stronger? Not necessarily. It's more of like I don't really have a good team for this, so it's going to be Miyabi. A daily reminder to always slander the NPC. I feel like that's a good reminder. Absolutely. But yeah. Also, I guess thank you, Zeka, for the idea of doing different universe. I do have an idea that I want to do with it. I'm just trying to get it to work, and right now it's being difficult. But I do have an idea to do that. Absolutely. But Nightstar again? Absolutely. Yeah, so M1's good. What does M2 do? Basic attack and dodge counter, damage increased by... Wow. She gets 1 stack at her final hit? That's insane. Crit rate increases by 15%. Chat, that's really strong. I also need to redo my Miyabi build because it's not optimal yet. Do you super break high saloons? I don't think I have any sets to use super break high saloons with. I don't think that that's something that I can do. Slander on him IPC. Okay, let's admit, Steins, most of the IPCs, the upper brass is kind of bad. Adventuring is kind of cool. Topaz is also nice. But Jade, not so much. But 9-star again, very nice. With 82k point... Lord, you're just a different breed. You're much better than I am. Slender, yes, Slender. Also, yeah, I read your message wrong, Steins. That's my fault. Which endgame? If it's ZZZ, I think 6 have the best bang for the buck. Someone say signatures? Did someone say signatures? It's signatures? Signatures? Yeah, I do try to get the signatures for all of the 5 or the S rank characters that I have. So I do have their signatures. That being said, I'm excited. Same, absolutely. Maybe I've been skipping 6 because it's too strong. Yeah. I try to get the So, because like I mean, I don't pull unless I have guarantee for character and weapon. With the sole exception of Yanagi, and I got her weapon on a rerun. So yeah, I do have signatures. So maybe it is just a skill issue if I have
This is the
signatures and I'm
path
still
I
not
follow.
9-starring. I'm only in the top 23% with that, so it is. I'm only in the top 23. I feel like top 23, but it also only takes into consideration the people that can clear it. So you're actually much higher than that. It's just comparing you against other people that have cleared it. But yeah, I don't know, because it's like, because I was thinking about it. There's only one character in any gacha game where I'm like, okay, I would be completely fine if I kept getting mindscapes for this character over getting a new character, and that one is Miyabi. So maybe I can't. Let me. Chat, I found a tier list with all Hoyo characters. I can make the tier list. I can make the tier list if I want to. Thoughts? Video idea question mark? There's actually Impact Third characters on this list too, which is actually pretty cool to see because I haven't seen any Impact Third characters before. For the stone, oh yeah, no, the stone hearts are gonna be super sick when they drop, absolutely. But I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But with that said, I do have to end stream slightly early. Adulting is unfortunately calling my name, as much as I don't want to. That is impressive. Yeah, it's very impressive. Absolutely. But yeah. So like I said, I will be streaming tomorrow. It'll be at a really wonky time, so it'll be much later than when I usually start stream, but I'll still stream for the roughly 3 hours that I usually do stream. So keep an eye out for that. If y'all can't make it because it's at a different time, I completely understand. If maybe I'll do it Sunday. Maybe we'll do the controller thing on Sunday with Zenless. That way I have time to make the thumbnail and you all can tell me if it's creepy or not. And it's at the same time, so you all would expect me when I go live. So that's probably what we'll do. 31K with each one. Okay, now I gotta check. Hold on. I got 22. Thanks for the heads up. I'll probably be asleep. Yeah. So I think tomorrow we'll just do. It's like, really? That means you really like me. Thank you, Lance. It's totally not because you have other things going on. But yeah. So we'll save all the really exciting stuff for Sunday then. That way it's not unfair. You'd be at. I know. I know. I'm not good at it yet. But yeah. But hey, I got the 3 stars, so I got the polychrome. That's really what I care about at the end of the day. But yeah, so we'll save all the really fun stuff for. Or actually, you know what? No, I think I just won't stream tomorrow. That way, nothing gets messed up, and I can just spend a lot of the time editing because editing 7.5 hours of footage takes a long time. But yeah, so I guess we'll stream Sunday instead. So we'll be streaming Sunday. 30K is from K. Cantos, I think you would be great if you did YouTube or Twitch. Actually, I think you'd do great if you did both. But yeah, if you just being able to post your achievements and talking about how you do it, you'd find success. You would find a lot of success. But anyway, I have to go, unfortunately. So no stream tomorrow, just to keep things simple. And then Sunday, we'll do Whoops, I only got 1K for mechanic. I didn't listen to my own advice. Cantos, how could you? You're throwing. No. Yeah, imagine how much higher you'd be if you were able to like really get the... Anyway, I need to stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see you guys Sunday with some tomfoolery with a controller. And we have a summons video coming up soon. So